A hardened heart cannot hear from God. A hardened heart cannot hear God. That is why God hates pride so much. Whatever you do, stay far away from anything that hardens your heart. Stay away from anything that hardens your heart. Unforgiveness hardens your heart. Bitterness hardens your heart. There's a reason why God hates it. The human heart operates differently when it's operating from a place of love. And I've said it on this channel. Anybody that wants to have access to a lot of deep things, revelations of this life and all of that, God will never give you access to those things except you operate from a place of love. He will never give you access to some of these deep things. Hardened hearts cannot hear from God. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how many times you say it. If you go and prepare a slide, come and do a presentation to somebody whose heart is hardened, they will still hold on to their position they've taken. Because a hardened heart does not see the wisdom, does not discern the sense. Does not see the sense in what they are being told, especially when it's coming from God to help them solve a situation, so that people can come to a middle ground, so that we can find a resolution. A hardened heart, it does not hear. Hardened heart is deaf. I'm telling you. And it's difficult to find solution. It's very difficult to find solution with people with a hardened heart. It's difficult to advise people with a hardened heart. Even where they are marching to is into destruction. It does not matter how many times you want someone with a hardened heart, they'll still march straight into it. And in cases like this, what you can do for such people is to pray for them. Pray for God's intervention. Pray for God's intervention for people who have a hardened heart. A soft heart of humility, is able to discern and quickly see the sense in what you're saying. Now, I'm going to give you a typical example. I'm speaking about unforgiveness, bitterness. We have a scenario where a man has offended his wife 3 years ago. She refused to tell him what he is doing wrong. She refused to tell him what he did to her, so that they can ask for forgiveness, so that they can just solve that problem. She refused. She refused to tell him what he did that she did not like. She has refused to tell you what the problem is. So you don't know what the problem is. And she herself has refused to forgive you for that thing. You see how the enemy plays his game? How are you ever going to know what you've done to this woman so that you can ask her for forgiveness? She has refused to tell you, and she has also vowed never to forgive you, her husband. So as a result, the efforts of a man are not yielding the result it's supposed to yield. And as a result of one person's decision, the entire family is struggling. The family is in crisis. Every day something new. Today this problem, tomorrow that problem, today this problem. The next day financial challenges, the third day financial struggles. And it's not as if it's some witchcraft, some witchy gang which is attacking you, the woman herself. You see how the enemy is trapping? The enemy traps stuff. It's not like some witchcraft gang that is fighting you. The wife, who is supposed to always be in partnership with her husband, who is a co-pilot, to always also see the reason why they have to come together on the same ground. The man did something to her. She did not like it. She has refused not to tell the man what he did wrong to her, and she has also vowed never to forgive him. I'm telling you. So this one like this, it can go on for 30 years, and everything can go on for almost 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, and nothing is working in the marriage. And it's not somebody who's attacking from outside. It's somebody's decision they've taken. A hardened heart. I'm telling you. You see, I always have a problem. People hold on to offense as if it's a prized jewel. I don't know where that evil idea came from. When you hold on to offenses, you are not doing anything. You are only hurting yourself. You are only killing yourself slowly. You're only killing yourself. Now, you can do one research or analysis and see. Take two groups of people. People with a joyful heart and people with a bitter heart, sorrowful heart. People with an unforgiving heart. And check their physique and tell me which of the two is healthy. You're always going to find one thing. A joyful heart always lives in a very strong human body. Because when the heart is operating at that level, there's an extra strength it's able to give to the body. A joyful heart is always in a very strong body, a very potent body. A sorrowful, unforgiving, a bitter heart always lives in a very sick human body, very sick human vessel. I'm telling you. You see, and one of the things you can also do, a joyful heart. If you probe deeper, you find the Holy Spirit there. And a bitter, sorrowful, and unforgiving heart, there's an absence of the Holy Spirit. So the body keeps growing weaker and weaker and weaker from day to day to day. And you find a lot of chronic diseases. Look, if you want to stay away from chronic diseases, some of the things you are hearing, some of the big names you are hearing all over the place, this is your chance and opportunity. I'm telling you, go and do your research. You will come back and tell me what I'm saying is true. If you don't want to have any of the chronic diseases that you hear about and somebody is always going to the hospital, they are paying millions, and have a joyful heart, a heart that easily forgives, a heart that loves their neighbor as themselves. If you have a joyful heart, you have no business trying to plot and imagine wickedness for other people. It will not happen. And this is one of the reasons why I'm on this crusade to get each and every believer to connect themselves to the Holy Spirit. Because the benefit of the Holy Spirit, when it connects to the human being, it connects to the child of God, and it connects to the believer, is far more than what we have documented. Far more. You want to stay away from the chronic diseases we are hearing about, these cancers and some of these things. Have a joyful heart. Learn how to forgive. Release all the childhood trauma. I've spoken about your childhood trauma. You have to release your childhood trauma because there's a lot you cannot do. If you want your heart to operate in the place of love, you have to release the trauma that happened to you in your childhood. Thank you once again.